Hello and welcome to another episode of Kingdom Come Deliverance, playing pretty much mostly blind. And so last episode I spent a lot of time in Sasau on various quests. I'm still in, I meant to try not to stray off the main quest line and not pick up extra stuff. And that felt like it went out the window. So now I find myself in the monastery at Sasau with Johanka and all these other quests starting to pick up here. So I'm not just going to turn away. So right now we'll see what Henry can do to try to help at the monastery, to see what he can do, and hopefully try to wrap all this stuff and get back onto the main quest line here. So again, I've got my info over here. My likes, your likes and shares are appreciated, and subscribe to the channel so you can catch some of my live shows in that too when they happen. Because there are some games I'm playing live, such as Ni no Kuni 2 right now, which is pretty good. Very Studio Ghibli aesthetic to it. But anyways, let's get on with finding out how we can get Henry to help and then get out of there.
Okay, so slight cut there. It's middle of the night, and I was double checking my quest log here to see what I can do after I got kind of sidetracked into helping out here. I did just see this optional: bring some game meat to the infirmary. I gotta do a lot of hunting there. I'm not actually sure where the closest woods are. I mean, I can always get rabbits. Find out how. Find Father Simon. Maybe Nicodemus knows more. And whatever to help the insomniac, and a purple herb. Let's see what I can find here. See, I suppose I'm not walking around with a torch. I could get in trouble with that. What is... Oh man, what is this? Blood and rags. Was that thrown out from in there? Garbage. I may not be able to do much with anyone here. Oh, yeah, even Johanka's in bed. And who are all these people walking around? Maybe someone I can talk to. Stonemason, stonemason. Well, the Stonemasons Guild is not getting any sleep tonight. Alright, let's find an alternative here. Because my Henry is up awake. There's the boar hunting spot is. And of course a woods. So maybe I can hunt game. Again, it's nighttime. You know what, I better go find my way to a actual bed. Okay, so there's Sasau over there. I'm out hunting near the boar area. I better double check what I do have for my arrows. I'm going to keep the long distance arrows up more. It's a harder hitting arrow because, as I advise, oh there, boar. But as I advise Sir Hans Capon, it's not typically. Oh, there, I got savage. You don't typically hunt boar with a bow and arrow. I also remember the guy talking about pink or purple herb. I ended up just grabbing some thistles on the way. They were purple. Maybe I scared the boar off. I'm still wearing my armor. And I should probably drop some stuff to sneak up on the boar, but I'm concerned of a boar coming back around and attacking me if I hit it. Whereas if I find a rabbit, I'll do it with a nice fresh rabbit. What is this up here? Doesn't hurt to check it out. Looks abandoned, but... Yeah, it's not like a clear door in it anymore. Or maybe if I go in here. Oh, hello. What have we found? We gotta try this. Ooh, roe deer kidney. 100 of them? Oh my goodness, that's all I need right there to serve. And comfrey. This is a purple flower. Oh my goodness. I wonder if I might have accidentally found pretty much everything they needed. Let's see if that quest updated. Where were we? In God's hands. Bring some game meat to the infirmary. Okay, so it's not showing up as... I mean, I can eat it. In fact, I will eat some. But it's not showing up to complete the quest. Actually, I want to eat it. Huh. Like maybe I can sell it, but I can't actually eat it. Well, I'll get the other one and it'll make it a point to head to a merchant before long. So that the stuff doesn't spoil or anything. And a second boar. Oh, he's right there. See me? Don't quite have the shot I want there. Oh, coming closer. Oh shoot, he moved. Sorry, Henry was taking a little too long for that shot. Oh shoot, and I spooked him. I missed, didn't I? Ah, that went way over. There we go. Ah, hard to get close enough. Three boars. Got one. There's some there. Did I hit him or the tree? Ooh, did I actually drop it? Took my eyes off it for a moment. Looks like I actually did drop one, so let me go check it. And see if I can find any of my arrows that are laying here. Thought one hit the tree. Oh, plenty. Now, boar meat is stolen meat, so I am going to drop what I don't need, so I don't get searched. I'm actually going to move this to the horse, so it also isn't on me. Alright, so now... Yay, my other arrows. Oh, I'm just going to switch arrows for now. Alright, call the horse. Alright, let's talk trade. How about these roe deer kidneys? Yep, you can sell that. I won't take anything else from me. Alright, now, on up to the castle. Now, in order not to get searched, I wonder if it's possible to come around the north end of the castle. That's closer to the monastery. Let's find out. Or even through any small side doors. Ah, I bet that one would take me about where I need to be. And if I'm not on my horse, you can't search my horse, right? Oh, and I see why they had so many stonemasons. Oh,
What does he want here?
Don't mind me. Oh, there's Brother Nicodemus that I can talk to. Johanka. Okay. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to call my horse. I just want to get the stuff off of him. Boar meat. Ah, I brought some meat.
I brought some meat.
Thank you, Henry. Rich food will definitely help.
Now let's see. Semek is...
One of the sick men, Semek, is complaining about pain and the fact he can't work. He says he...
Semek? Is he one of our people?
No, he's a construction worker. He's bruised and confined to...
Henry, for God's sake, our neighbors are dying here. Your friends. There isn't time to waste on some construction worker's bruises. Oh, honestly, what were you thinking?
Listen, all I need to find out is the name of a herb.
Then go and look it up in a book. You've got your own herbarium, haven't you?
Do I? Okay, do I have a herbarium? Codex. Healing herbs. Okay. Now this doesn't tell me anything. Look in a book. Okay. Well, I have not talked to... Alright, let's find Nicodemus. Nicodemus is here now.
You're the one who's in charge of the wounded.
Yes, I'm the infirmarius here. Time was I only had a few elderly monks who couldn't walk to take care of. Now I have this mess to deal with.
Monks so old they can't hold themselves up with their own legs.
If that were the only bodily function they could control. But I shouldn't talk like that. It's a blessing to live to such an age.
Wounded from Skalitz. Alright, let's go down the list.
How are the wounded from Skalitz?
Some of them are well taken care of. But others are dying here needlessly. It's a good thing we have Johanka here. I'd never be able to manage on my own.
So you don't normally treat the wounded then?
Well, there were accidents, of course. A broken leg, someone who'd been kicked by a cow or bitten by a goat. But this... I've never dealt with the carnage of battle before.
If only it had been a battle. This was cold-blooded slaughter.
You were there? God be merciful to you and the dead and the wounded.
How can I help you?
Have you talked to Johanka?
I was going to say, I hope you don't give
I
me
did.
more quests, just help with the ones I got.
Well, if you know something about it, then go and take a look. However, you don't look like you've studied the Hippocratic arts.
That's true. I'm the son of a blacksmith. But I have been around the wounded before. What do I do if I'm not sure of the treatment?
Come and speak to me. We'll see what we can do.
What do you think about the Custodian?
Baron von Berg? Well, he does his job well. He keeps us safe here. And the last time I saw him was when I was rubbing ointment on his rash.
I heard he'd been here a lot lately.
Well, that's true. He comes to visit Johanka. But he's never here long, and he always leaves unsatisfied.
See, I kind of wondered if Johanka was another romance option. If so, I've got a bear and also after her.
Thank you.
Now let's see. Let's try this.
Why are they so badly provided for? People are crammed in next to each other, and some have to sleep outside. That can't be good for them. It gets freezing here at night.
I can't afford anything more for them.
How is that possible? You're the infirmarius. You decide how all the money gets spent.
But I have no say in how much money I'm given. And because the abbot's away, it's still the same amount I had when I was taking care of a few old men.
Oh, so do I have to hunt down the abbot?
Can't you do anything? Won't the others help?
Unfortunately not. The brothers in the cloister aren't much interested in the external world. And the Custodian has enough on his plate with the chaos in the region. Besides, his main concern is the smooth running of the monastery.
And the local Custodian?
Which I'm asking again,
His
I guess.
crew has enough provisions.
I tried him, but it seems he had some disagreement with Johanka, and now he won't give us anything.
Oh, I wonder about this.
I'll try to talk to him. I can't believe your conscience lets you leave the Skalitz locals in
Oof.
such a state.
I'll try to be hard on him.
I'm shamed. But my brothers believe it's all in God's hands now.
Even so, conditions here seem to me quite unchristian.
You're not the only one.
Okay, so I'd like to learn something from you.
I'd like to learn something from you.
And what can you do?
A bit of everything.
Can you now? But to be more precise, do you understand herbs and medicinal plants?
I'll say not
To
much,
be
because,
honest,
yeah, I don't.
Not really.
So what am I supposed to do with you? Well, never mind. At least you'll learn something new. Go to the herb garden, take a good look at what's growing there, and then pull up the weeds in the herbaceous beds. Is that clear?
Clear. I can get cracking.
Not so fast. Have I even told you what I consider a weed? It's dandelions, stinging nettles, and thistles. Those plants have their use, but they've no business growing among the euphrasia and the mentha, or anywhere else in that garden for that matter.
Weed the patch in this garden. Okay. Let's just ask this.
How can I tell them apart?
You see, this is the part where you learn something. Look in the herbarium to find out what a dandelion, stinging nettle, and thistle look like.
I see.
So I gotta get to the
Once you've
herbaire.
cleared the garden of
thingamabob.
weeds, come back. And woe betide you if you pull up anything but weeds.
Don't worry. You've never had as good a gardener.
Let's try this.
Do you know anything about herbs?
Of course,
not an
obviously he
expert.
does.
But I know a little something. Is it urgent?
Well, one of the workers who was injured during construction would like to get back to work. He mentioned some purple flowers that would...
Herbs.
Oh, purple herbs that should help.
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, but you can have a look in the herbarium here. There won't be too many purple herbs for bruises and sprains.
Okay, I don't know if that's...
How
Try
about
this
some potion to induce heavy sleep?
Certainly. The old reliable.
Reliable?
Some of the brothers like a good sleep, and sometimes that's the only way to get one. I'll show you how.
Thanks.
Now it's training. Alchemy.
Would you teach me more about alchemy?
Certainly.
I'll go with beginner. I don't know
I'd like
anything
to
about
practice
alchemy
the
yet.
basics.
All right, but it'll cost you. Now, pay close attention.
Alright, so... Now, I have stuff on me that isn't from his garden, so I wonder how much difference it'll make. Let's see. Where would be this herbarium? Okay, there we go. Learned venomous poisons, you learned alchemy. Let's try the help, because I'm wanting to just look in the herbarium. There. Okay, read. I can't read. Okay, alright. Let's go back. This is going to be more trouble than I thought. I have to learn to read first, or I can't even do any of this. Thistle, herb pants. Okay, and that's lullaby. You know, I might be able to... Yeah, okay. Oh, herbs, Q. Let's see if we can figure out... Oh, oops, I didn't mean to hit that. That's thistle, but we don't want a thistle. Marigold. I'm looking for another purple plant. Might help with bruises and sprains. Maybe mint? Speech is fatigue. That's more fatigue, I think. Okay. Okay. So, maybe mint, but I doubt it. How about sage? Sorry, I'm trying to read through the strength in battle. Improve strength and vitality. It'll reduce... sage might be... What is this now? Also called black... yeah. Oh, Sunrism is a joint pain... okay. And reduce fatigue. I can't read enough of this. This might be part of what I need too, and I can't really read it good. Okay, let's step at a time, step at a time. Obviously I should have gone to reading, which was Wizards over in Ushitz. Alright, let's find this. Weed the patch in Brother Nicodemus' garden. Okay, it's up there. And I could always talk to the monk about the situation too. All in was poor Henry. I get so distracted off the main quest line. Okay. Dandelion. It's a weed. I bred there was the thistle. There's the thistle. Nettle and thistle. Gotta get rid of nettle and thistle. And dandelions. Let's see. There's a lot of dandelions to try to get rid of. It does seem like if I move one, though, I kind of remove a clump. Alright, it still seems like, there we go, thistle. Now, was that his section of the garden, or no, it goes out a bit more here, looks like. Get rid of the nettle. Get rid of this dandelion. Don't remove the mint. Dandelion. I can see as the wind blows on the flowers, I could accidentally click the wrong thing. Dandelion. Oh, there it is, comfrey. I think that's one of the ones I wanted. But of course, I don't want to pull up the wrong plant while I'm doing the quest line here. Dandelion, let's get rid of that. Going back and looking, because there are parts here that there we go, dandelion. There are parts that I did kind of skip over. Nettle. So I'm making sure I'm not missing anything. More nettle. I'm hoping when I do pull up the last plant of whatever, that it gives me the quest completed thing. Nettle. There we go. I was kind of getting like, haven't I grabbed everything now? Mint. Oh, there's another nettle. There could be a thistle looking like the comfreys here, so I have to look around at them. Thistle. Hey, got a new level in herbalism. I don't know that I need to pick these, it's just I haven't heard the quest ding that I'm done, so I'm paying special precautions here. Because I'm thinking I need to look just a little bit off the actual plot too, just to clear the stuff around it. I'd say I did a pretty good job gardening. I can't see anything else. Now where's the northern edge of this garden again? So I should have had it all. So I don't know if we gotta tell him to come over here and look or what. Alright, Brother Nicodemus. I am now a master gardener. I did what you wanted.
It's done.
Did you weed the beds and leave what should be growing there alone?
Not a leaf wasted. I may have picked a couple of plants. I didn't. Not a leaf wasted.
Not a leaf wasted.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm going to check with my own eyes.
Alright. Well, let's see. The other thing I want to do would have been great to sell this junk that I'm carrying. I don't even know where to do that, especially loaded down. I swear I did better weeding than I do around my own house. Go back to Nicodemus. Alright. And reward now for my
Were you
weeding.
satisfied with my weeding?
You're a fine fellow. Truly, I couldn't have done a better job myself. You're a herbalist at heart. Here's the reward. You earned it.
Yay, 85 groschen.
Are you serious?
What? Okay, you people keep walking into me. Weeds, okay. Alright, now let's look back at the journal here for a sec. Because I wanted to help those people, but one thing that is giving a hard time is that I can't read. I can't read. There's find Father Simon and try to get supplies from the Custodian. Oh my gosh, so Father Simon is up here. Oops. And the Custodian is right here. Alright, well. Alright, so he must be past the guard here. Urban. Oh, talk to him.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
Whose house is this?
It's our local custodians. The most esteemed Sir Sebastian, Baron von Berg.
He's in the house.
You don't seem to think very much of him.
But of course I do. A man with a nose so stuck up that it acts as a rain funnel can't be all bad.
What does the Custodian do anyway?
Well, he's meant to look after the local community and keep the peace.
But
in fact he seems more interested in robbing everyone blind.
Oh,
I'm much obliged.
Don't mention it.
so people don't like this
You
Custodian.
look bored.
Beyond tears.
How can you be bored here in Sasau? In such a holy place, filled with knowledge.
Don't even talk to me about it. They won't let you touch the books. They don't want to talk to you. And when I wanted to look at the remains of St. Procopius, at least, they ran me off. Me, like some kind of thief. What good is the whole blasted monastery if I can't even do that?
There's not much. Maybe I could help you. I can't help it. I don't know anything about this. But I don't think I've seen him, so you know, I'm gonna go drop down to this.
I'm sorry, I can't really help you with that.
I know. I just needed someone to complain to.
Okay, let's end dialogue. Am I allowed to walk in here? There he is. Let's talk to him, see if I get into trouble.
My respects to you.
Hand over the trophies? We don't want to start a fight here.
I'm helping at the infirmary now, and I came to...
Ah, and how is Johanka? Do you know her well?
Yes, I do.
Good, good. Does she ever talk about me?
Supplies for the Skalitz locals. A little. I feel like I should go straight to this to butter him up, but I do need to ask about this. Let's try this.
Sometimes. A little.
That's good. Excellent. Johanka means a lot to me.
I'm mainly here for supplies and to talk about the state of the wounded from Skalitz. They need blankets, food...
Well, that's not my problem. Let the infirmarius take care of it.
His hands are tied. Until the abbot comes back, he can't get anything.
And why should that interest me?
Oh, let's see. Well, I can see that I would be able to get it, that I can't because I'll pay you. You know what? Maybe. Let's try this.
Because I'll pay you.
For supplies? But of course. That will be...
Oh, come off it. You get your supplies from the monastery for free. No one will bat an eyelid if you ask for more. Blankets can get chewed up by mice. Food can go off.
Yeah, so let's see. Make offer. Alright, it's going to be 150. Let me see if I can talk him down.
Since it's you...
That's not enough.
That's okay.
Yes. These things happen, certainly. And as long as the monastery needs my protection, they'll have to put up with it.
Okay. So that's the best I could do. The only other thing you could have done looked like if I had been able to help out the town. Oh, excuse me. I don't want to be trapped in here. So now I can go back to Johanka. I gotta grab a horse because I can't walk worth the darn weighed down like this. Alright, so until I talk to Father Simon or learn reading, there's very little I can do here. Alright, so that sounds to me, I might even cut out here a bit. I might run down, just try to sell some of this junk that's weighing me down. And then I think it's time I turned my eyes back on Ulrich, or Ushitz. Why am I thinking Ulrich? That's that, Uzitz. So I'll get the roan, it's a short ride to Tamberg, and then I'll deal with this bandit issue. We might see if I ride north and maybe can deal with Simon and then east to there, so that might be worth doing. Ride north, I might run into Father Simon and then go that way.
And hopefully you've enjoyed this episode and this ongoing journey of mine, taking you with me. Please check out my other videos. Give me your likes, shares. I appreciate it. Next time we're going to be riding and traveling and see if we can end up tying up some of these other loose ends with all these side quests I keep getting sucked into. So, and we're going to be in the neighborhood of shits. So we can go back on like the main quest line there. So thank you.